All right, good morning, y'all. Well, I know a lot of you probably want to know first thing this morning, how's Audie doing? Audie is doing much better. She is starting to drink a lot more now. So I think I'm out of the woods, or she's out of the woods, should I say. And I want to thank you all for that. And I want to especially thank Tracy for helping me out with all that. And everybody else that offered to help. You know, there was a couple of, hang on. So anyway, there was a really nasty comment left on my channel about a bunch of smiley faces over my dog about to die, you know. And you know who you are, and that's just sorry and wrong, man. And a lot of you know who it is too. So anyway, I'm gonna get off of that subject and get on to something positive. So I see a lot of you liked the video from yesterday, and I was asking about the truck. Well, yeah, I mean, getting a used truck is one thing, but then I take a chance on something breaking down and me being without a vehicle again. To where if I get a brand new one, I don't have to worry about it breaking down and what have you, and being stuck, you know. So I am going to buy a cheap little car to have for a backup, and you know, that's probably what I'm going to use to get back and forth to my doctor's appointments, being that everything is so far away. So, but when the time comes, yeah, I'm seriously just going to go ahead and get a brand new truck. You know, it's not going to be right away. So for right now, like I said, I'm just going to get a little cheap car, something to get me around and hold me over, and go from there. But this morning, what I got on the plan? What is the plan? Gumby, he said, what is the plan? What are you doing today? I am pumping the pond out, y'all. So as you can see, got my hose stretched out across here, and I'm going to be pumping all of that down so that I can get all the dirt out of there and get it deeper without having just mud sitting around here. Now Saturday they're saying we got an inch of rain coming, so trying to prepare for that. So if I can get this pumped down and get it dug out more so it's deep all the way around, then I think we'll be in pretty good shape. So let's get to that, okay? Bring you back.
I used to think that I'd have to wait, settle for the hand that life gave me in fate. But time's a teacher, now I see the way. When dreams evolve, so does the day. I used to be afraid to chase the sky, but now I know it's my time to fly. When your dreams change, so does your view. The world seems brighter, every day feels new. What I thought was second best is now the life I love, the life I've been blessed. I'm standing tall, no looking back, no more chains, I'm on the right track. What once was lost now feels so true. The future's open, I'm starting anew. I used to be afraid to chase the sky, but now I know it's my time to fly. When your dreams change, so does your view. The world seems brighter, every day feels new. What I thought was second best is now the life I love, the life I've been blessed. I'm not afraid to take the leap. The journey's mine. so does your view. The world seems brighter, every day feels new. What I thought was second best is now the life I love, the life I've been blessed. When your dreams change, you'll see it too. A brand new life just waiting for you.
All right, well, as you can see, that is pretty deep. That's got to be 10 foot or better right there, which is plenty deep. And you know, I may even dig it out a little bit more, as much as far out as I can reach. And there's probably going to be a little high island in the middle of it, but that's all right. I'll dig all that out right there and dig as much as I can over there, as deep as I can over there. And then I came over here and pumped all this water out over here. What you up to?
See if I had packages.
No, not today.
Not today?
No.
Okay, I seen UPS come in.
Yeah, I would have had him bring it down there if he would have, if you'd have had him. Because I knew you were down there, so that's the only reason I have them leave them here most of the time, is if I don't know you're down there or not. Oops. Well, good morning, everybody. Well, I want to thank everybody first off for the live last night. That was awesome. Today I'm going to get out here and I'm going to start moving that pile and that pile over there. Now, you see the little girl here, she's getting kind of feisty again. But you know, I pumped down the pond, okay? So now I've still got some more to pump down because it's, you know, it's still bleeding out of here. But today I'm gonna move these piles. I'm gonna finish digging as much of this out as I can. And probably even get over there and dig some of that out before this rain hits. And get this to drying as much as possible. Now I did come over here yesterday and moved that little pile there that was right there. I moved it over here and kind of created a little berm down through here, which is going to keep, when it does rain, all this likes to flood. As many of you have seen in the past, all this area here likes to flood. So what I did is put this little berm up here temporarily, but this will all be smoothed out eventually at some point, and then I'm going to build a berm down through here like that. So I also came over here and dug this out right here. So you see I got a little trench running down through here. So now when this water fills up here, it'll run into this ditch and get away from the property. Because that's where a lot of my issue was coming from, was right in here too. I say a lot. It was quite a bit of it was right here. Not a lot, but quite a bit. So I guess there's a little bit of a difference between a little bit and quite a lot. So anyway, this is getting smoothed out through here slowly but surely and raised up. So as you can see, this is still a little bit, it's trying to dry out now that I've moved a bunch of it. So that's the plan for today. Getting the rest of that dug out of there, because we do have some rain coming Saturday, and want to get as much of this pond ready as possible. And Audie's going to get another bath tonight, because I've noticed the fleas are starting to pick back up on her, and I am going to be spraying down the yard again today. Now I can't find my little spreader Still can't find it. I have looked and looked and looked for that little spreader so that I can spread this 7 dust granules out here, which really helped with the ticks when we first got here, and now it's helping with the fleas, and that's what we used to use in Florida too for the fleas, and it really helped the yard out a lot. So that's what I'm going to be working on today. So this morning I am it's a little nippy out here. It's like 55 degrees. So I've been out here burning sticks this morning, trying to get some of that going. And sorry, trying to hold this camera up here, and it's a little challenging, but as you can see, trying to burn up some sticks out here. And been cleaning stuff out of the barn and just setting it out here in the yard for right now. Trying to get all the fleas covered in there, you know, to protect the girls. Or protect all of them, should I say. Not just the girls, but mainly Audie, because the other two is not being bothered yet. But that's what we're gonna do. So anyway, I just want to say thank you for the live last night. That was really awesome. You know, had from what I seen, like 360 people in the live, which really made me feel a lot more special, because Lord knows I'm not getting the love up around here, so but that's all right. You know what? It is what it is. I'm still gonna keep my happy, smiling self one way or the other. You know, unless something happens to one of my babies, and then, you know, that's when I go down. But in the meantime, we're gonna keep going. Keep praying everything goes fast. And again, you're gonna see some changes here on the Gemstead real soon. Some pretty, I'm gonna call them pretty major changes are gonna be happening here real soon. And what else we got? I think that's about it for right now. So I'm gonna finish burning up these few sticks here, get some breakfast in me, and then we're gonna get started on some stuff here and get this going. So I will be back in just a short, and I'll show you what's going on. All right, well, got the off out, and I sprayed a bunch of the dog's yard and sprayed all this out through here as far as my hose would reach anyway, and that'll help the fleas and the mosquitoes. And I got a bunch of dirt dug out of the hole, and as you can see in that already, but then my camera died and I didn't know it, and so, but as you can see here, got a bunch more dug out of there, so I'm pretty much going to leave that like that. I'm going to get that big rock out of there though, But you can see that's all real hard right there still. So I'm probably going to go over on the other side and dig some more out. Tracy's supposed to be coming back by here later on today, so she's going to run me to town and get a few more groceries so I can make up some meals and stock them up. But I do have some really good news coming up. I just can't share it with you yet, but you will see that in the next few days. Some really big news coming up, and I'm pretty excited about that. Very excited about that. So yeah, I put some more dirt over here, made a little taller berm down through there, and once I get the mower and the other stuff moved over there to the shop, I plan on spreading this dirt out here so that the water will go force its way down through here, or I'm going to keep a berm here, just keep the berm here and smooth it out. I don't know yet, because when it rains real hard, the water likes to puddle up here and then comes out and flows over top of over this way and just fills all that up with water. So now that this is all high as the driveway is, I'm hoping it'll flow this way and over here to this ditch that I created. So like I said, I'm going to smooth this out and raise the driveway up just a little bit more to help the water from that stands over here go that way, and then keep it off of this area over here, let it drain into that ditch. And we do have all that rain coming up supposedly Saturday, so I'm just going to keep working on this as long as I can and keep getting this smoothed out. It's going to be really nice. Received a couple of cool packages from a subscriber that sent me some groceries, like some stuff I can use to make my chili with, so I can stock up on that. I can make me a big giant pot of chili and freeze it, and all these little bowls, which I got to go get some of them today, and so I can freeze a big pot of chili, and that's why I can just heat this up and I can eat chili. You know, I can eat chili a lot, y'all. That stuff doesn't faze me a bit to eat it a lot every day. I mean, I can eat that every other day for a month, you know. But yeah, that's the plan for today. Like I said, I got quite a bit done already. I still got to give Audie a bath, which, you know, I'm not going to record all that because that's just kind of boring, and it's in a little tiny camper I'm trying to give her a bath with. So yeah, I'm not going to be doing that. I am just going to keep tinkering around here this afternoon and getting some more stuff done. So got to give Audie a bath here in just a little bit, and keep getting some more stuff done around here. You know, she's doing much better. Her ears are all up. Her gums are starting to get a little pink, but they're still pretty white. So I got to get her some iron stuff, and I guess one of y'all have decided to send me that, so I put it in the wish list and realized it was not in the wish list this morning. So that's awesome. So I know that's coming, and thank you for that very much. I want to appreciate everybody for all the love and support y'all have shown for her, because that's pretty awesome. I did spray down their yard pretty good with the off, so that helps with the fleas, but I really got to find another one of those spreaders so I can spread it around out here with the granules, and that keeps all the fleas and everything down very well too. You know, I've been doing a lot inside the barn and inside the house here lately with all of that, so that's making a huge difference. You know, I still got a few inside the house, but I'm gonna be, if I had that spreader, then I could put that powder down inside the house, and that would help. The spray is helping a lot. The liquid spray, pretty much got that almost gone, so I'm gonna have to get another jug of that here real soon, just because I've been trying to spray about every other day inside the barn there, you know, because there's a lot of little nooks and crannies that these fleas keep hiding in, and just keep hatching more and more. So, you know, I just keep putting that stuff down until they're gone completely. But man, this is October, y'all, and it's pretty hot out here. Even though I've got this shirt on, it's still pretty hot out here. It's probably 84 degrees right now. I think that's what the last time I checked the temperature was 84. Do have a real light breeze out here, but man, for mid-October, who knows, you know, can't beat it. So again, the exciting news is really coming up, and like I said, I wish I could share it with you today, but I can't. But y'all will see here in the next week. I don't know exactly what day you'll get to see that news, but it is coming, I promise you. That's going to be awesome. So I had found out that my license was suspended in Florida. So after 3 hours on the phone this morning, I finally get a hold of them, and they tell me it's because I didn't turn my tag in on my truck when my truck blew up. So I said, well, okay, that's not a problem. I thought we had that already had that solved, because I called and told them what was going on, and they said it was over. They took care of it. So then she's like, okay, so here's the other reason your license is suspended. And I said, okay. She goes, it's because your medical card expired on your CDL. I said, I haven't had a CDL in 20 years. So why are you suspending my license now over that? She goes, well, that was the combination of the two. And I'm like, so you suspended my license once for that, for the tag, and now you're suspending it again for the medical card that expired 20 years ago? She goes, yeah, I can't explain it either, but yeah, $450 later, they reinstated my license. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. So, yeah, that was a little bit nutty for me, having to pay $200 to reinstate a suspended driver's license from something that happened 20 years ago that has nothing to do with my license today, because I haven't had a CDL in 20 years. So, you know, over 20 years. So, you know, that's just nutty. But, you know, good old Florida, just try to get money out of you one way or the other. So yeah, I got to pay that and get my license back, and we'll get that taken care of. But that was just stupid, that $200 for a medical card that expired, when I don't even have a CDL and don't have to carry a medical card anymore. So anyway, yeah, that was nutty. Again, Tracy's going to come back here in a little bit, and she's going to take me to the grocery store and help me get some stuff for chili, which I'm really looking forward to. We're supposed to get rain Saturday, and it's supposed to be kind of cold. Like they're talking about in the high 40s, mid 40s for around here, for the low for that night, and that's going to be nutty. So, let's see, what else am I going to do today? I'm going to get tow truck out here in just a little bit, and we're going to do a little bit more of that, and smoothing that stuff out right there, at least the stuff I just put in there, and try and get that smoothed out. And then you see the pile back over there by the house pad, I'm going to smooth it out and get it done, and just keep, every time I put a pile out there, grade it out. You know, it's getting there slowly but surely. Burning all my little sticks up that are falling out of the trees and all that kind of good stuff, and just keep plugging along, y'all. I do have a doctor's appointment coming up here soon. 2 more of them from 2 more claims. Yeah, years ago, again, 2015, which, you know, it just amazes me how the government works sometimes. You know, hurry up and wait. Well, hurry up and wait till you die. What? I don't know. I think it's kind of funny. But you know, again, from last night, y'all, I know I've already said this once, but from last night and the live, thank you all so much. That was a lot of love there, and that was greatly appreciated. And we're just gonna keep going. It's becoming taxing, that's for sure. There's no doubt. You know, life is becoming taxing, but you know, I just keep praying. You know, a little bit longer, and you know, I'll be able to move my life forward, because I feel like I'm kind of stagnant right now. Does that make any sense? Does anybody else feel that way? You ever feel like your life just got stagnant and like you just can't? It's like you're waiting for something to change, but yet you don't know how to make it go faster, and you really can't make it go faster because it's in somebody else's hands. And then you just kind of feel like you're trapped for a little while, you know, and that's kind of the way I'm feeling. At least the last couple of months, I've been feeling like really trapped. Like I just can't get it anywhere, can't go in and do anything, you know. Get to talk to y'all every day, but that's a good thing. And a lot of you have been reaching out to me and showing some love and support and all that kind of good stuff. And I am very, very grateful for all that, y'all. You just don't even know. That's what's been keeping me going, is all of that. So I'm just gonna keep on, keep on keeping on. Let's see, I just got these new lips at Walmart. I can't talk right. And you say, oh, you'll not be knowing what you're saying when you talk like that. And then what else I got going? Oh, I think we're just gonna get on tow truck though and smooth some of this stuff out. And I'm gonna try the new magnetic mount. So let's see how this comes out, because I'm gonna put it on the front of tow truck and see how that view looks from the front of tow truck, or even on the side of the gas tank or something, you know, just so it kind of gives a different view on what's going on there. I think it's gonna be kind of cool, but we'll see. All right, so let's get on tow truck and see what we can do and check out this new view. All right, so I'll be back.
better days to come and carry us like wind in our sails. Hold on tight, I can smell the shore, it's right in front of us if we just hold on tight. This vision that I saw is getting closer every dawn. We are dreamers of the shore. Now on this boat,
that's much better. Still gotta let some of this to dry out a little bit. This over here is still a little wet. When I was trying to drag that through there, you see how she was bouncing quite a bit there. So let the rest of this dry out for another day, and then I'll bring Bertha in here and I'll grab this pile and start smoothing it out through there and over here, just to let it dry. And we'll get there. Another big stump to pull out. We'll get this out. It's getting there, getting there, getting there. He said, you say that 20 times already. Shut up. We already know. Oh, that's funny. So, we're going to see what we got for the day. So, still got to give Shorty Audie a bath. So, I'm going to do that here in just a few minutes. So, I think I'm going to go in here and try and get this video out to y'all. And, give me another fire going. And, think call it a day. I don't even know what time it is. I'm sure it's probably starting to get late now. So I'm hoping to get it out for you before too late. Oh, let's see what time it is. I know y'all are looking at your watch right now. What time is it? What time is it? Guess what? It's not the same time it is now. So anyway, that's what we're gonna do. Get that going, give her a bath, then give him a fire. Sit out here and relax with get some fire up, some music, and sit out here and chill. Who knows? Might even do a live with y'all. I'm trying to figure out the camera a little bit better, so I might even do a live later on tonight, just sitting by the fire. So, you know, if y'all want to sit out here by the fire with me later, we'll see. So, but in the meantime, I love y'all. Thank you very much for joining me. And I hope y'all have a great week. And go do something nice for somebody. And let me know in the comments there if you're missing somebody or loving somebody or having a hard time. You know, keep your smile. Look at all the crap I'm going through or been through. And I still got my smile. Alright? So, we'll see y'all next time. And don't forget to thank a vet. Because if it wasn't for us, you would be speaking like this maybe. Who knows? I will not be knowing or telling. Alright, we'll see you soon, guys.